Is there something about females that you wanted to know but could never figure out? Are you struggling with relationships? Do you feel like you're being taken advantage of by the women in your life? Do you want to know how to leverage the playing field to your favor? Well, did you know that the female mind and the female psyche are mysterious and unexplored regions like the dark web of the internet? For this reason, men need a method of decrypting or hacking the manipulative psyche or dark web of the female mind. Once a man has a deep understanding of true female nature, he will then be able to hack her programming.
Access granted.
The purpose of this book is to help grown males evolve into men so that they can treat the women in their lives accordingly.
You win.
I realized that a lot of people, they worship celebrities so much because there's a parental lack at home. You know, a lot of women out here, you think they look up to like Rihanna, Beyonce, they look up all these celebrities, the female aspect of it, because, you know, they're famous and quote unquote beautiful, but it's because if you look into their background, they got deep mommy issues. You get what I'm saying? Deep mommy issues. Like
Monroe, bruh.
Yeah, man. Deep ass mommy issues. So yeah, you definitely need male role models. Like, and this is the thing. A lot of people, they're looking for role models, but they can't really handle it too. Because like I always talk about like Offie's finesse game. They think finesse game has to do with women. You get what I'm saying? They think finesse game is just all about women. It's not about anything else but how to pursue women. But you can use it in different avenues in your life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can use it in business. You can use it in simple conversation. You get what I'm saying? Like I've talked myself out of not being suspended in school. Even before I met Offie, you could say that was an example of using finesse game, using your words to talk yourself out of situations, you know? So, you know, it's both sides, you know? There's definitely has to be male role models, but at the same time, people have to actively seek it too. You can't just expect a male role model to fall on your lap and just show you how life is.
Yeah. I mean, a good thing would be like how like Master P was trying to holler at Kodak Black. He wasn't trying to hear it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that is one thing too. It's like you got to be wise enough to want to receive that information. So yeah, you're right.
I was gonna say just to piggyback off, you know, us knowing that there's a lot of single parent homes, you know, single mother homes, and these kids are accustomed to being in a home where the mother's the authority, where they go to school and the teacher's probably another female who's authority, principal's probably another female which is authority. So when it comes time for a man like myself or Afi or Trav to try to instill some gems on these young cats, it's hard for them to receive it because they're not used to receiving in that way. Because they may not even knock you on what you're saying. It's, well, why you have to say it that way for? Why you got to be so aggressive? It's like, man, fuck that. Did you get the message? Like,
Yeah.
I don't have to sugarcoat it just for your feelings and stuff. Like, you know, a lot of kids can't take, a lot of these young generation can't take constructive criticism.
Well, it's because we grew up in the participation awards.
Trophies. That's where I was going. These kids are growing up where they're getting trophies just for their mom just dropping them off at the game. Are you kidding me? Like, so if you're growing up like that, so what's your ambition in life? What are you striving for? Like, just to show you how different my generation is as far as like us not getting participation trophies. I've said it before in the fact that I'm the youngest in my circle, and some of my friends went to the same high school as me. One was about 3 years older than me, so that means when he was a freshman in college, I was a sophomore in high school. So I remember I went to his house and I seen a plaque that he had, and the plaque said 4 years perfect attendance. And I was like, yo, you got that from our school? He's like, yeah. I was like, yo, I didn't even know they gave plaques. He's like, yeah, man. And I just, in that moment right there, I realized that I ain't gonna make this story long, but I realized like I wanted a plaque like that. But in order for me to have a plaque like that, 4 years of perfect attendance or 4 years on the honor roll, that means as a sophomore in high school, I had to look forward and say, yo, I gotta put in this work for the next 2.5 years and actually to achieve this award right here. And when I finally got the plaque, believe me, I felt it was an accomplishment because I knew I had to put above 2 years of work in, man. But yeah, man, these young cats, man, y'all just got to be able to work. BMT, what up, man? Tap in. Oh,
Hey,
no.
real quick. I don't know who is Brandon. Who are you, Brandon? What do you say? Hello?
Yo, we here, man.
Oh,
Hey, I ain't the BMT check on.
I don't know what
in.
you talking about. Hey, so yeah, BMT, check in, brother, and shout out to Mr. I don't give a fuck mindset. Hey, real quick too, if you a moderator, could you do me a favor and get the link off my Instagram and poke my link in the chat? Because I got this book coming out tomorrow. Y'all need to see that. And of course that y'all need to go check it out. So just real quick.
You got another one coming out?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, I think you got like the infinite book cover.
You want to see? You want to see it?
Yeah.
Hold on, Brandon. Hold on, Brandon. The link ain't for anybody right now, bro. It's invite, not like that, bro. But
make sure you do a book reading of your book, Offie, you know, and come by sometime. But I hooked up a homegirl to have her book put in Barnes and Noble, so definitely come through so I can definitely interview you for your book. You feel me?
oh, okay, cool. Let me go ahead and play this real quick then, since we want to talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? Show your works, bro.
Let's go. There you go.
I like that.
I'm in this mindset of a king.
I remember that from the movie.
Yeah.
You ever thought about doing a documentary, Offie?
About what?
I don't know, cause I'm seeing the visuals.
Hell yeah, I do want to do that. I just wanted to know why you said that. Yeah, not like that, Brandon. Everybody up here, I know these people like that. They've been up here before.
Right.
I don't want you to think I'm an asshole, but you know.
No, I think that's the thing about it, Fee. That's why I said, man, like we and you rock deep. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the thing about it when you have men speak with authority and on stuff. It's taken as ego or cockiness. Well, I mean, if I know my shit and I'm good at what I do, then I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? That's if I need to find somebody that can shoot a perfect jump shot, and the guy's there always on the court, he's always practicing, and he's practicing that jump shot 1,000 times a day, I'm gonna go to that man. And yeah, he might tell me, yo, you need, first of all, change your shoes. First of all, you need to start doing sprint. Man, why you telling me all to do all this stuff? Well, you came to me. So you my disciple. Now I'm gonna school you on what you need to do to get to my level. And a lot of people take that as an offense because they're looking at the end result of the Afi Kingdom project. But they don't look at what it takes for a man to get there. What stuff you had to learn to go to. And see, that's the problem of why manhood these days is now starting to become a lost art. Everybody wants to get to the end game, the end process, but nobody wants to go through the trials and tribulations of what it means to stand and being a man. So I feel I should have that bad bitch, but I don't want to put in the work. Why does that man get that? Why does that man have that? Why do those people rock with that? Whoa, whoa. But you're not in the gym shooting with that man. You're not the man that's right there as the go-to guy. Because if you're the go-to guy, that means you are able to network in politics and put in the work. We got to understand, everybody's not blessed with a silver mouthpiece. You know what I'm saying? So you got to start learning your skills and what you're good at. And see, everybody don't want to hear that. Everybody feels, see, this is why people hate the game, or people hate certain people who have certain access. See, somebody who's going to tell you, like, listen, bro, first thing you need to go do, you need to go build up your self-respect for yourself and have some type of dignity and integrity in what you're going to tolerate. Man, you just saying that shit because you got good hair. No, nigga, I'm telling you, you don't understand. I got to keep my hair up. I got to make sure I'm fresh with my gear. I used to think that my cousin just had it like that. I didn't know this brother would go to the barber shop every day, cut hair, network with people, hand out flyers, all this shit. I did one day shadowing this dude, and I said, bruh, you did all this to get in the club and get these honeys and stuff? You say, hey, you shadowing after me. You thought it was just easy? Nah. I'm teaching you what I had to. So then I shut up and had more of appreciation, because then who am I to speak on his trials and tribulations? But see, it looks easy to me because he's done perfected his jump shot.
Exactly.
And so I'm looking on the outside, and see, that's the problem that we got going on. We will hate on the man that's already got his jump shot down pat. That's his jump shot. He knows his weight, his speed, he knows his drift, he knows all of that. And so you gotta understand that this is why a lot of these brothers, when we're trying to wake them up and try to say, yo, bro, you need to fix yourself up. First of all, work on your self-esteem. Sitting here and bitching on the screen ain't gonna fix that. But what you can do is go get yourself a nice job, stop collecting your checks, start going out there and working on talking to. I understand you're gonna talk to that female, she's gonna shoot you down. It's okay, but you need to start practicing on making that woman comfortable around you. See, you'll look at one man and say, damn, how all these females can become, because he knows how to be comfortable in his masculinity. He knows now how to compromise. And if a female tells us something that goes against that integrity, see, some dudes, they'll bend over and just give it away. But a brother who understands his doggone self and his values, he'll like, you shall not break the 10 commandments of what it means to be a man. Be gone with you. And you're, oh, snap, who's this nigga? But other men can't command that because they didn't work and get their jump shot down. And so this is why when you see certain men like us, when we sit down, this is why, like I said, there's very few brothers I come around and I can sit down and break bread like when I break it with Arfie. We'll break it behind the scenes, and we'll be like, why y'all brothers hating on women? There's more women around the safari. We can get them all. But nah, man, these women, you're not, see, I get it. You're not there. You don't got your jump shot yet. Go back to the gym, go practice. And when you're ready, come sit with me. And then after that, we'll practice on it. But don't hate on the brother who got his shot and he understands how to do his thing. You understand how much LeBron practices in the gym. Niggas can go home and get happy that they got a ring. That brother stays there. Jordan even said it. He said, yo, after they won the championship, guess what Jordan was at? He was back in the gym. Getting ready for the next season. So that's how we got to be as men. After we get the next win, we trying to get ready for the next season. We trying to be prepared. But you understand, Your team should have the same mindset like you, or you should be the team. Ain't no handouts in life. I know some people want to hear that, but we
Hey,
can't be giving out the handouts,
hey,
man.
BMT, you know you messed up because I'm going for sure ask you about that Barnes and Noble hookup. So yeah, don't think you just flew that shit right by me. No.
I got
It's
you.
all good. Let me let my man, Mr. I don't give a fuck. Check in, brother. What you got to say, and then Red Sings RSB come in after.
All right, first of all, does everybody hear me? Can I be heard?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so just to piggyback of what my man just said, speaking of when you try to give knowledge to the younger generation, this is coming from somebody that's the oldest of three, so I've always had to figure things out on my own. But what I'm realizing now about the new generation is when you challenge them, they move away from the challenge. So it's like I was raised on, look, if you want to get something or you want to be better, you look at people that are doing better. But it's like now the newer generation, they want it to come so quickly that they may get quick success, but because the foundation wasn't built on a solid foundation, they get it and then it's lost again. So back to what you were saying is really like back to what RPC was saying. It's hard to change people when you know what they need to change, but you have to allow them to come to you and ask for it. I'm not over religious, but I think a passage in the Bible is you can't force a goat to drink water, something similar to that. Mm-hmm. You can bring them there, but they have to have the urge to grow. Mm-hmm. So I asked the question about like what has to be done, and RPC, I loved your answer. You were like, it has to be women have to allow men to mentor their children. Mm-hmm. And in order for women to do that, it's not about women, but in order for women to do that, their ego has to kind of take a back seat. But the way society is going, it's going to be very tough to do nowadays. But I think men like us having panels like this, it's gonna resonate. And it's gonna build up slowly, and it's gonna allow men to just be better versions of themselves. That's pretty much it for now. But I'm appreciative of just you guys allowing me to speak and let my voice be heard. I appreciate every one of y'all on here, man. I've learned things from each one of y'all speak. Not even just now, before on other panels and stuff like that. So I appreciate the knowledge on it.
Hey yo, just to tap into what you just said real quick. One of the barrier to the solution that I said as far as like women, allowing their children to be allowing their boys to become men, to become a man it's a dominating force. You know what I'm saying? It's domineering. And a lot of women, a lot of mothers don't want their sons to dominate them. When I say dominate, I don't mean like control them, like, yo, you do this, you do that, but they don't want it to be a man. You know how to make your own decisions. You are independent. You can do for self. So when you become a man, a lot of these mothers, like, that's all they are mothers. You know what I'm saying? So if you become an independent person, it's like you don't need.
Is there something about females that you wanted to know but could never figure out? Are you struggling with relationships? Do you feel like you're being taken advantage of by the women in your life? Do you want to know how to leverage the playing field to your favor? Well, did you know that the female mind and the female psyche are mysterious and unexplored regions like the dark web of the internet? For this reason, men need a method of decrypting or hacking the manipulative psyche or dark web of the female mind. Once a man has a deep understanding of true female nature, he will then be able to hack her programming.
Access granted.
The purpose of this book is to help grown males evolve into men so that they can treat the women in their lives accordingly.
You win.